Hello everyone, Bill here again. I'm doing something new now and I'm hope to do it every weekend. What I'm going to be doing is doing my personal little commentary on what's going on in the news. Now, I will keep this light, of course. I might express somewhat of my opinions, but really, I'll try to keep this light and on point. One big thing, of course, that's in the news, of course, is Donald Trump, and he's still rising in the polls. Why? I might do a separate video on him in the not so distant future. I want to see if he makes it past the initial first round of voting things. The next thing I want to talk about is Bill Cosby. I'm really disappointed about the whole thing that's happened with Bill Cosby, with the whole scandal and everything. And in my personal mind, the jury is still out. I still can't believe that this man did it. He was actually one of the more favorite actors I had when I was growing up. And I remember watching The Cosby Show in the 80s. I thought it was hilarious, and I continued to watch the reruns even long after the show went off the air. And of course, now with this whole scandal breaking out, of course, that's all off the air now. So, and now the courts are now subpoenaed the wife. So, I won't say, oh, gee, I wish he was free or whatever. I'll just say that I really hope this is all smoke and mirrors for somebody to get money out of Bill Cosby because, it would be another one of those great Hollywood heroes that have fallen, and for a man who has given us good, clean television programming, and now it's off the air, that's the true shame of it all. All right, I'm recording this in January of 2016. Go cheap gas. I guess gas or a barrel of oil has gone down so far now to where it's, at least at the time of this recording, it was at $30 a barrel. A good friend of mine who follows this a lot closer than I do, he's predicting $20 a barrel before May, but we'll see how that goes. So there's that. And of course, everyone's talking about it, Star Wars. The Force is with Star Wars. It is kicking butt from Naboo to Tatooine all the way to Dagobah. It is totally kicking butt. So, hey, what can I say? I went to go see it. It's a good movie. Kind of recaptures the past, but it is clearly a flavor that they're going to build a bridge to the next generation. Now, I've already heard that they're going to make Star Wars 8. I guess they're already working on it. So we'll see how that goes. So the Force is with Star Wars. Now, of course, Europe is all in uproar about all the Muslims flooding into the country, so much so that there's actually been a shift in the French government. And not only is France ready to leave NATO, but they're ready to leave the Eurozone and everything else, and literally just put up a huge fence around Europe, and you just can't get into France anymore. So that's really becoming a problem. So in a way, much like in the Middle Ages when the Moors flooded into Spain and Portugal, now the Muslims are doing it all over again, only this time they don't have rifles, they just have babies in their arms and walking across the borders. So it's going to be a major problem for Europe for the next decade at least. And then, of course, Saudi Arabia and Iran are ready to go head-to-head with it. My only thing is, who's the real enemy? Both of them behead people for breaking the Islamic law, and it's just a matter of who's our friend, who's our enemy. I can't tell the difference. Okay. Hong Kong. Apparently, this has got very little press. I actually read this only a small blip once in the newspaper. I guess 6 book authors in Hong Kong, I guess they wrote several books and articles against the Chinese Communist government, and now they're gone. So much for our friends in China. Obama is doing a lot of gun control, and of course the NRA is all getting all huffity-poofy on that, and of course that's the big scandal. But of course, let's remember, Obama, even now as I record this, he's got less than a year in office, so he can pretty much do whatever he wants. So he's going to be pushing the law, and he's going to make sure the Supreme Court's working overtime for at least the last year of his presidency. So there it is. Okay, North Korea has deployed a H-bomb. Okay. Well, of course, as anyone knows who knows their history well, China has that for the last several decades, and of course we've had it since the 60s. And then, of course, we're in, the coalition of allies in South Korea are still there. So, yes, North Korea may have H-bomb, but oh wow, so do we. So they can make all the sable rattling they want. It's still terrible, but we've got H-bombs too, and we've had them for a long, long time. So, no big deal. All right, I will throw my voice into the fray once again, talking about the presidential candidate Cruz, who was born in Canada. Of course, the issue is, well, yes, his mother was or is an American citizen, but his father was not. His father was a Cuban citizen, only became an American citizen in 2005. So there's really kind of a gray area here, and I won't be surprised if the Supreme Court steps in and finds out whether or not Ted Cruz could actually run for president. Okay, now, the whole Volkswagen diesel emissions program. I've already read that Volkswagen wants to buy back all the diesel vehicles that are presently on the road by private owners. They want to buy them back. I don't know how that's going to go over, but they're talking $100 million to buy it all back. That could severely cripple Volkswagen. And of course, Volkswagen's a lot bigger company than a lot of people think. It is an international company. So that's going to be a big dent in Volkswagen. That's going to be a problem. All right, I'm going to wrap this up. Chris Brown is in the news again. Apparently he beat his new girlfriend, whoever she is. I don't know who she is. Okay, and it's just like, have we learned nothing from Rihanna? Okay, I'm going to say something to all the women out there. If ever you get a chance to meet Chris Brown, I give you only one of two advices. Turn your back on him or run the other way. Chris Brown is not your friend. He has a track record of beating women. Why this man is still making music, still making money is beyond me. So let me give you advice to all the women out there. If you see Chris Brown anytime in the future, turn your back on him, don't even give him the time of day, or run the other way. That's my advice to you. All right, I hope to do this once a week, so thank you all, and see you all next time. And please check out the rest of my videos here, and I do have ebooks on Amazon Kindle. Please go to Amazon. Okay, just type in Bill Lycan, you'll find my ebooks. Thank you all, and see you all next time.